So as it turns out the other day, what was probably the issue was the fact that my UV maps were crap. Go in here now, see they're completely different. This is what I'm going to be baking on. See if it clears up the issue. It's the best I could do with the circumstances. Looks a lot better. Let me just do this though. Back islands. Margin needs to be more. Why isn't the 0.2 working? 0.4. A little bit more. You got to get some space in between them all. Like 0.6. That's probably good. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll move them back up. Grab Y. There we go. Okay. Now this is what the atlas map's going to look like for the map. All right, we're baking over the color map we had before, which looked like this. It's just trash because it's all over the place and it doesn't, stitch seams doesn't seem to work all that well or whatever. I couldn't find the setting for it. I know there's a setting in there somewhere where you can stitch seams, but I just figured why not just remake the UV maps completely, and it took a little bit of time to actually do that. So here we go. Clear image and diffused, direct and indirect, and bake. So the main thing we're looking for here when this is done baking is going to be the outlook on the couch itself. And make sure that it looks smooth. That's the main thing here, is just to make sure the couch looks smooth, like it does right now. Look at it closely. I can't do right now. I think it's missing its normal map, which is technically okay. But yeah, see, that's cool. Is that gonna fit on there correctly? You gotta put some right here and the other one right there, right? Huh. Didn't think it was that weird looking. But we'll see. All right. Ah, fuck. A drink splashed up on me. Okay. So, as this takes forever. This is only a 2K image, but like I said, you can really fix a lot of things by by changing the UV maps, making different places smoother or one part of the whole thing. That way they're not like distorted or have those weird sort of hangups where you saw that line over here, or you just saw discoloration everywhere on the sides and in the front and in the back, like darker and lighter spots. Yeah, change your UV maps. UV maps are important. You can see there's a hole right here. I believe that's where this is, around the back. I don't know why we don't see it on the sides, but it doesn't really matter on the sides because not touching that, it's a separate thing. Yeah. Even if it's on the same thing, it's not going to mess up after it's baked. There we go. So now it's baked. Image, save as. It's saved as the color. Save. Alright, so now let's go in here. Check this out because I don't see. Oh, yeah, it's still there. Okay. Why is it so subtle? That's weird. I did turn it down though. Yeah, I did turn it down, so that's my bad. Go on couch. And 1.5. There we go. Should be good. Oopsie, don't do that. Yeah, it's better. Okay. We'll bake it at 1.5, as that seems like a lot better idea. The next thing we're going to do is the roughness. Grab this. Delete this. Go to the roughness. Copy. Delete. Paste. Delete. Paste. There we go. Here, roughness. And bake. The really sad part is I'm going to have trouble when it comes to micro adjustments and UV maps, because I could get that tool that would make it generate its own UV maps, but I'd have to learn how to use that tool, and it's just doing what I would do anyway. So I mean, getting it as close to humanly possible to a seamless, yeah, a seamless thing. So if you can do that by yourself, you might as well. And this is a good sign because it means everything is fluid and together in one object. These are a little concerning, but these are this right here. So it's not that concerning. They're their own little areas off to the side, so they're not going to cause any differences. Main thing was the couch needed to be one big object without overlapping anything. And since it's a color, it should be okay. I'm a little worried about the normal map. But like I said, we'll check between the 2K and the 4K, which I think we'll have to use the 2K. Because it doesn't scale. The UV map will be the size of the picture that you made it. And to have two different sized images, this is half the size. I might be able to texture coordinate it. I don't know. Why did you go to, why is the roughness all black? What? What? Now I'm confused. Hold on. Oh, I only had that one. The couch frame isn't freaking. Yeah. Leave it to me. Leave it to me to forget to select all the images. This is to get the couch down to 1, and the living room plant down to 1, and then posters are already down as far as they're going to go. Probably not much I can do with the 2 pillows, as they are. They have the same UVs. And I can't duplicate the way they did the UVs because yeah. Not supposed to look like that, but it does. What I'm doing here. nobody cares about this crap, so I don't know what I'm doing. I can do shit right all I want to. And everything right my whole life. But people told me, this will get you there, this will get you there, and it doesn't. It doesn't. And quite frankly, I'm just sick of it. I'm, I'm done with it. I can create the best world in VR chat. I mean, I get it. My designs kind of suck. My looks for a lot of the things I do suck because they're very I have certain things I like or I think that might be considered standard. Um, and I just like the way certain things look. I'll tell you right now, my living room, I'm not too happy with the color scheme I picked out for it. I might end up changing the walls at the least. But I'm not. Seeing an average of everybody is what they want on VR chat. I've come to realize that I don't like the same things they do in aesthetics. I mean, there's some PC worlds that I could take down to a Quest compatibility level, but I don't want to copy work. I don't want to copy work. So I try to do something a little, actually completely different, and it ends up looking just kind of weird, like this living room. Um, Pool room's looking pretty cool. Not like the best, not like the most awesome, but it looks pretty cool. And sometimes you just have to kind of let things be what they are. Like that's what happened to my current homeworld. And I was like, well, I'm not completely happy with it. It's very basic in shape, but it works. And it was moderately popular for a little while there. We're just like, ooh, this is a good world. I'll go to it. Yeah, nice. Very smooth. You know, it's cool. And I like the look. Um, but this whole thing, this whole situation I'm in, uh, I wanted to talk about it yesterday, but I didn't have the time. And that was basically I don't even know how to talk about this. I don't I can't function in this society. This society, sorry about that. This society is not set up for a person like me. I can be the best at anything. There's a lot of things I can be the best at, or extremely good at, not the best in, but that I excel in, that I am top notch. But yet I get cast to the side because people are able to like make it more artistic, not autistic, artistic than me. They have no technical abilities, but they just make it look pretty. So the world's like really laggy, or the avatar is really unoptimized, and I get shit on because I stick to what works, and I would make things for people that would be unoptimized. I'm going to tell them, hey, look, this is not helping anything. It's not. Um, I could do things quite simply on here and bake certain things, textures a certain way to be one whole mesh like they do. They wouldn't know how I did it, or they would know how I did it, and they'd be able to do it, but they don't want to put that much effort into it. They don't want to learn how the program functions 100%. Oh, I can edit avatars, and you're pretty much halfway there. Why stop there? That's kind of my question. Why stop there? You can edit avatars. You're really good at changing the toggles around. You're halfway there. Learn how to build a mesh. Learn how to put a material in that mesh. Learn how to bake that mesh, or the multiple meshes into one mesh. Learn a way of building things and baking them together that works for you. learn to work with UV maps or UV, with UV maps and texture nodes. Learn how they translate over to Unity. What you need for Unity versus what you have in Blender. Little odds and ends like that. I found out the offset for Blender is the same as this. So if I have something that's scaled times 10, if I don't bake the textures, I can put this into the offsets for the tiling offset. Not the offset, but the tiling. If I put these two in the X and Y of the tiling, it's exactly the same thing in Unity. Yeah, the textures don't transfer, but you can literally just type in the numbers and it looks the same. That's what I found out. If you want to go that route, you don't want to bake, that's what I suggest. Just looking at your numbers in Blender and transferring them over to Unity. That does allow for people to retexture your stuff without much effort. Like really, they can just throw a texture on the multiple different meshes. But I will tell you, your set pass calls will be horrible. There we go. See, that's non-rough stuff. And the other one's going to be kind of gray. Yeah, because it's about half and half, so it's not going to be as white, but it'll be right there. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I can't really function in this society. It is sad. Oh god. I forgot to take my medicine. That's when I don't take my meds. I have allergy medication, and if I don't take it, it just starts running. There we go, a little tiny bit gray. Slightly gray, not very much gray, but you know. All right, now we'll save this. I'll save as, and it'll save as rough. Save as image. Now, what I found out here is image invert image colors. There we go. There is our metallic. Now I just go File, Image, Save As. I didn't know that function was there. I was opening up Photoshop like I needed it. And then all we have to do is go metallic. Go Save Image. Problem solved. Okay. Now go Image, invert image colors. Back to normal. Okay. Now all we need is the EM, right? We don't delete that one. Delete that one. Go back to the couch EM because that's the only thing we need, I think. Okay. Now this couch atlas EM. Open. We also do need the norms, but we'll get to that. This is already good. Go to the emit. Everything's good. We're just baking this one. There we go. Now once it's done baking the emissions, you'll just have this piece over here in the corner. And that'll be that. I think we can use the 4K. There we go. There's the emission. Now, copy this, delete it, go to the only thing left that has a norm, which is the couch. Control V. this, and we're going to go with this norm. Open image. We're going to go to normal, and we're going to bake. Oh, we got to save this first. Image. Save as. This one. Save. Hey, there we go. Okay, now file. Bake. This is the 2K bake. Not a big deal. Once you figure out how to do different bakes and stuff like that, you can really kind of streamline the process, you know? Okay. So I've been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok lately about um Supreme Court cases that they overturning more rights and stuff like that, getting rid of protections and safeties and anything to do with, a social support system that supposed to be paid for by our taxes to begin with. And I can't say I'm not really pissed off about that. As an individual person, I do have that hopelessness. Been watching it since the late 80s when I was, becoming aware of all these situations. Nice. That is very nice. Becoming aware of all these situations and trying to make the best of it. Let's go couch for that metallic again. Go. All right. So now we get to go and you do this crap again. Doubt the thing exists anymore. So couch. I don't think it exists anymore. Couch atlas material. Oh, look, there it is. Couch atlas material. Now, uh, ew, why is it all shiny? Probably because it's not the right one, is it? Okay. You see that? TV map, couch atlas material. It's all freaking shiny. Probably because of the fact that all these are wrong. Yeah, all these are wrong. The metallic is the metallic open image. Roughness. Open the roughness. There we go. Feels so freaking glossy. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Uh, the EM. Apparently it thinks it's that one still. So yeah, let's get that one open. And then the normal map, which is the 2K normal map. Okay. And maybe we'll do 1.5. Enter. Wow, why is that so freaking smooth? Wait a second. It's not half as bad. Oh, it's probably because of the freaking metallic or the specular. Count should not be specular. It's a little on the crappy side, don't you think? I mean, a lot better than it was. Big. Kind of shitty. Goes if I turn up the freaking I don't think 2K is going to be appropriate. Yeah, we don't have any amount of freaking control over this. So 1.5, enter. Yeah, that's totally jacked. All right, so that's because that's the emissions. Got the emissions. We got to get the norms. Try the 4K. So that's all messed up. Open. Sure, it's okay. All right, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna rebake all this in 4K. Okay. That way we don't have to deal with this kind of crappiness. So we will go here. We'll go back to couch material. Okay. Put this, keep that right there. I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh my god. Hmm. Maybe that's not the best way to handle it. This couch is playing hardball. I thought by fixing the normals I'd be good, but it's stretching it all sorts of different ways, as you can see. Tough. Sorry. Suppose I could put question mark. See through. Yeah. Hold on. I suppose I could follow it up like so. Here and here. Okay. Hold on. What the hell? Oh, come on. Freaking stupid. There. See where that goes. Click. No. Control Z. There we go. Perfect. And we could get rid of. Actually, we can get rid of this one, and we can go here, here, and here. Control E. Mark seam. That'll be a nice smooth, technically a smooth single piece. Let me get rid of this. Both sides. E. Start, clear seam. Now we can do the same thing over here. Very close. Go here. Kind of spin my way over. Here. For that one. E, mark seam. Alright, so that'll actually put that off as a little island anyway, because that's kind of off in its own place. And should count for this whole top section right here to be its own floating island. That'll make that smooth. So like the next part we have to do, go back to UV editing. Oh, okay. Question mark. See through. Right. If you're wondering how I got through that menu like that up there, I just used the scroll wheel. in one direction or the other. I think it was the opposite direction I was thinking it was in originally. So, okay, so that's taking care of that. That is taking care of that. I should probably have something. I need something subtle and effective. I like a differentiation between the front and the sides. So maybe that's going to be differentiated between anyway. Oops, Control Z. All right. Can take it, right? Yeah. Can do. Okay. Five. Here we go. Make sure the other side actually has that like that too, because yeah. Control E, mark seam. All right. So now I think everything. Shit, what happened? Oh shit, it's freezing. Oh my god, why is it freezing up? What the hell? Not bacon. Why did my frames just take a shit? Oh, I'm not plugged in. My battery's dying. There we go. Sorry about my luck there. Okay, battery was dying. So now that's not a problem. Okay, all UV. Let's see what the UV unwrap looks like just from uh, UV map. See, UV unwrap. Oh, okay, okay. Let's go all and go image. Go not image. Go UV and average island scale this. Oh, it's average island scale. Okay. Yeah, so everything's the right scale now. Bit of a well right there, but okay. Very symmetrical. Looks pretty even. Hopefully this will work. We're gonna go 4K images this time. Well, I can't believe I did that. Tried to use like 2K images and stuff to do all this crap. Okay, so now let's go to. I think that's the only one on this that actually has a problem. Is just this one, because this one's giving me the hardest time unwrapping wise. So hopefully this does it. These do look pretty even. Good. That looks better. That looks good too. Going to create a little bit of a off section here, a difference between here and here, which is good. Um, this is the top part, those bevels, which fit in the middle here. This is the front end, which I think would be on one side or the other here. And these are for the outside. Yeah. Seems like it flattened it pretty well. You know? There we go. So now what we're going to do is go back into shading. We're going to create new. We're going to start with all three since color, right? Add texture, texture. Create new. New object. This one is going to be called Couch Atlas. Color. It's going to be 4096, which is 4K. 4096. I think they all have to be the same size. They really do. If they're not all the same size, non-alpha, okay, non-transparent. Yeah. Alpha takes longer to bake. I just rather have it put a black background in. It's fine. Okay. Like this. This. We do have to go to this first. Hold on. We grab this. We grab back to here. Grab this, and this. Tab all. We go into the UVs. We select this one. Go here, select that one. Go here, select that one. Okay. Select all of them. UV, unwrap. Non-uniform scaling, unwrap will offer a non-scaling version of the mesh. Hold on. Okay, tab. S, A, scale. Tab all UV, UV unwrap. Boom. Right, go to UV editing. This is our new UV map. Okay, perfect. I forgot to scale it. That's why I said non-scaled version, blah, blah, blah. Because now it's scaled. Nice. Now let's go to 0.4. Pixels apart. Good. Now hopefully we can get the 4K image. Shading. Copy. Control V. Control V. There we go. Grab all these. We're good down here. Good right there. Normal and diffuse. Color. Clear image. Size 2 pixels. Let's go to... That's a 2 pixel margin. Let's go to a 4 pixel margin. Let's keep it 2. Oh, fuck it. Fine. 0.04, 4 margin. Alright. On a 4K image, that should be perfectly fine in all reality. Okay. And bake. And now that we're not killing our battery, I can go back to my story. I have a new friend suggestion on Facebook. Oh, sure. I hung out with that person before, but okay. Yeah. Must resume payment. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, yeah. Bunch of stupidity going on there. Oh, that's right. It's still showing the roughness map. Let's switch this over to the color. It doesn't want to. Oh, that's the bed atlas. What? Bed. We want the couch. Atlas color. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so the couch atlas color is still baking. Maybe. That's not the right one. It shouldn't look like that. You know, it might be couch atlas color 001. Yep. There we go. That's string couch EM. That's right. If you rename something the same thing, it will literally just create another one. I should have called it Couch Atlas Color 4K. Whatever. Did I hit clear image? Yeah, clear image. Denoise. It's obviously on cycles because it wouldn't be able to bake otherwise. I don't know what's going on here, but I should have a color on there already, but I don't. Pretty sure it went through the motions. Yup. It's confused. Oh yeah, I can't win with this crap sometimes. Yeah. Oh boy. Can't even help myself. Great. It's freaking great. Okay. Do the math. Sure. Okay, come on. So yeah, I had this feeling that things are just going to get steadily worse for me. Have this feeling, not had, but you know. And this is the way our society is structured. There's no, there doesn't seem to be any help out there for me. Always bumping into my mic attached to my headset. Ugh. Texture baking 4K images, yay. Whatever. I'll save it as 4K, so color 001 is not going to be a very practical way of aiming things. Couch Atlas 0. Okay. Hopefully this works. While this is going, I'll be right back. Shit out of my pockets. Just took my friend down the street because they had something they had to do. Oh, there we go. That looks correct. This is going to take a while. Oh, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and as we can see, the roughness map is there. Wait, what? You're not done. Why are you switched to the roughness map? Back to the color 001. Where is the red? Did I forget? Good. And gold. Oh, the metallic's out. I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn the metallic off. All right. What happens when you start baking early in the morning? Start baking early in the morning, you forget to do things. Uh-oh. All right, gotta get my snack on here. I mean, I don't know the math on it. I'm not even gonna pretend to be able to figure out the math on how this functions when it bakes to fake things. But I truly wish there was a way to differentiate between having an alpha channel and a metallic channel and an so an alpha, which is like opaque slash transparent, um, a metallic, or like all of them should be separate, their own color channels. Like, but for some reason the metallic is in the color spectrum, so that's where you have the issues that you have with this is because it's on the color spectrum, it doesn't want to bake that in there. But although it is not the right correct shape here, it doesn't matter. I could separate it on the bottom, I suppose. I might be able to do something on the inner. Possibly. I just want it to mimic the shape. I do. The more closely it kind of is the shape of the thing on in the UV map when it unwraps, the better off you are. So this is actually a decent shape. This is a decent shape. But there was a few color issues, or a few distortion issues with how it was distorted, because of what it was doing. So I had to separate some of the sides. So this should be separate now. That should be separate now. So this line will be more defined. These lines will be more defined. But this stuff should all be pretty smooth. Whew. Baking now. Eventually I'll know what to look for, and I'll know how to do things and unwrap things a little bit more properly than I'm doing it right now. Yeah, as you can see, the emission is actually a good shape. Just apparently my 2K images were crappy. So now we move to 4K, and then we'll just ultra compress them. And each one that I've had in 4K, even with a normal map, the biggest normal map one I've had was 1.3 megabytes, plus the other two images that were attached to it, 2 or 3, which was still under 2 megabytes. Just kind of big, but since it happens so rarely, um, it's not that bad. You're compressing each image down below a megabyte for the most part, especially the colors. The colors are being compressed down to like 300 kilobytes and probably could technically be even more compressed. I might do for this one. I mean, we could do poor quality color because there is no color variation. It's just a solid color. We'll see when we get to Unity, if I get that far. I said I'm running out of time, personally, so I don't think I have the ability to finish this one. Made his helmet. Okay. Still bacon. Alright, so back into my incoherent story. Nobody watches these anyway, so I can say whatever the hell I want, right? So, I am disheartened by country and several parts of the world as a whole. Okay? There was a way to do things under capitalism, but capitalism always supposed to be regulated. Because you cannot count on corporations to do the right thing ever. You can't. You can't. Okay? And these voices are saying to deregulate capitalism, but we already know from past experiences what happens when capitalism. People get screwed over, and the rich people become richer. It directly leads to an oligarchy. We know this. Doesn't stop it from happening, because no matter how much you know in this world, that doesn't give you direct control over the ability to change bad things that are happening. And it sucks. And I've gotten to the point in my life where I just don't want to deal with it anymore. You know? That's a little bit darker. The other one came out pretty light. Ow! Did that just clear the other image out? What? Crikey. God. Mm. I hurt. I hurt. I hurt. Give me a second. Having a really sharp pain. Past couple days. Right around where my surgery was decades ago. How'd I get that 25? So, 15 years ago. Ah, my God. That was rough. Actually, my surgery's up a bit higher, but the mesh is down low. And I think the mesh is probably starting to fail. Not fun. Not fun. Gonna tear me up down there. It really is. God. It hurts, I'll tell you that. It definitely hurts. There we go. What? Stop clearing out the image then. God. Fake. Why did you get rid of that and put those two in there but not get the other? Oh. Why'd you bake to the roughness, man? Oh my God. Cancel. I'm an idiot. I am a freaking idiot. Where's my color atlas 01? It's not saved. Cancel. Why? Did I have it? Ah, okay. It's fine. You can have clear image on. Control copy. Copy. Delete Control V. Delete Control V. Alright, this is what happens when you rush baking. If you rush baking, yeah. Did I hit bake, right? Bake. Yeah, it wasn't done canceling yet. Okay. Most people don't have this trouble with baking because they're concentrating on it. I'm not really concentrating on it because I have yeah. Okay, possible. powder. Jesus. That's pretty crazy. Derby. Ooh. Very special. Emergency was result of. Yep. 5 times. Yeah. Cheated. Why? Come in. Simpler. Nice. Well, again. Oh man, staring at my phone. Of course. Uh-huh. Image save as. I'm a boring person to follow, that's for sure. I believe there's actually somebody watching me. Be boring. 4K. Okay, save image. All right. Oh my god, I hate. Oh, refresh. Whew. I'm not okay. I'm really sick. I'm gonna stop streaming now. I think.